What's up, guys? MickeyMoTiOnZ here, bringing you some F1 2016 gaming news. This is actually quite unexpected because a popular gaming journalist site, PC Games N, decided to leak F1 2016 news, which was obviously by accident because they're not allowed to do that. But anyway, they gave us a lot of information, such as when the game is going to be released, new career mode, virtual safety car, and much more. But we'll get into more details as we go along in the video. But first of all, this game is actually going to be released in the summer and could be sold earlier for Steam users. So that means that maybe Steam users might get some kind of early access beta, such as Codemasters did with Dirt Rally. So that means Steam users will be able to test out the game first and see if there are any issues with the game, so that Codemasters can then fix that for when the PlayStation and Xbox One version comes out. But then again, we don't know if this is actually 100% true or not, but the rest of the information I'm going to give you is going to be 100% true because it's been confirmed by Lee Mather, the developer of F1 2016. But anyway, moving on, career mode. Career mode, there is going to be an all-new career mode format being introduced with a similar aspect from F1 2010 and 2011, with the live the driver's life atmosphere being brought back. So we also had interviews, creating your own driver. So we won't have that big mess that we had from last year with F1 2015. We're definitely going to be creating our own driver now, and it's pretty much going to be a lot like the old F1 games, which is pretty awesome and nostalgic as well. So, like I said, we're going to be able to create our own driver. There will also be an avatar to represent the driver. You get to choose that. There will also be goals, expectations, and much more to achieve, with contracts and team deals on the line with potential offers from other teams. So that means we're definitely going to be getting, other teams, offering you deals depending on how well you do throughout the season. Lee Mather, the developer of F1 2016, also mentioned that there may be drama taking place, which could mean that there could be interviews from F1 2010 and 2011. So what would happen during those games in the career mode is that you would get interviewed by a reporter, asking you how well you did in the race, and depending on what your response was, you would get a higher reputation. So that's pretty cool. I hope that is actually what they're actually talking about in terms of drama. Moving on, you can also upgrade parts during a full research and development program, and it is a lot more detailed than any other previous game to bring longevity to the series. This is pretty awesome because obviously you don't want to be playing F1 2016 and getting bored in career mode, because there is also officially now 10 seasons of career mode. So you obviously don't want to get bored. You want new things taking place, of course. So I think with the contracts and upgrading parts throughout the season, it's going to be pretty cool. Definitely going to be a lot more entertaining, and hopefully we might see other few features being introduced. But for now, this is all we know. So along with other new features, there's going to be safety car and the virtual safety car, which has been obviously asked for quite a lot by the whole community. The fact that you had to play, without safety car was actually quite boring, because, safety car can actually make a big deal in a race, especially if, a car crashes or if the car just stops in the middle of the track. Safety car can come out, and if you're at the back of the pack, they can actually make the drivers, come closer together, a bit more bundled up, so that you can be able to catch up and maybe make a few overtakes, so that you can actually maybe even get a chance to get into the points. So that's obviously crucial for this year's game, and I'm pretty sure you guys will enjoy that. There is also no mention of formation laps or custom helmets, which is a feature in F1 Championship Edition. So we don't know if that's actually going to be taking place this year. Hopefully they will, but I don't think they're going to do that. Maybe for F1 2017. And I'll be making a new video for F1 2017 in the next few days, because I actually have some info that someone gave me, and I think this is going to be spot on. So make sure you subscribe and make sure you like this video if you want to see that video. But anyway, moving on, there is a chance that we could see the return of a preseason testing, but we aren't sure if we're going to get a proper full season testing or not. But we definitely know that we're not going to get the young drivers test from F1 2012. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get a proper preseason testing where you can obviously make changes to the car and stuff like that. Hopefully, fingers crossed. There will also not be junior formulas such as GP2, GP3, Formula 2 and Formula 33 because of licensing issues with FOM. Unfortunately, FOM are really strict, as you may know already, with licensing. They're not going to give Codemasters the chance to do this. And, you know, FOM actually have taken down a lot of videos on YouTube. They're really strict with their policies. And, you know, they really can't be messed with at all. So, obviously, Codemasters can't take the risk. Also, Automobilista, which is another racing game, a simulation game, which also contains F1 cars. They were actually taken down for copyright because of licensing issues. Because the cars looked very similar to the F1 2015 cars. So, they got taken down. Moving on. There's going to be new teams and tracks, of course. Haas is obviously going to be in the F1 2016 game. But the most exciting feature is the Baku circuit, which is going to be completed on time for F1 2016. That's going to be pretty awesome to drive around, especially with that tight turns. I don't know how I'm going to be able to drive through there. It's going to take a lot of practice. It's going to be very similar to like Macau, almost, you know, trying to take some speed into the turn, but trying to make sure that there's no other cars beside you, because otherwise it's going to be a massive crash. You don't know how that's going to work out. Definitely going to see some safety cars, virtual safety cars, and maybe even some red flags taking place there, that's for sure. But anyway, my thoughts on this game. Guys, don't fall for the hype too much, because of course the last few years has always been the same thing where people fall for the hype, they buy the game, and then they trash talk on forums and stuff like that. So, like I said, just watch out for what people are saying. Do some research first before you actually go and buy the game, or even try and get the game quickly on Amazon or anything like that. So, yeah. Anyway, this is my thoughts. I'm going to be doing a live stream right now. Click on the eye at the top right if you want to check out the live stream. We're going to be talking about F1 2016, Gran Turismo, Sport, and many other future games which are going to be released. This is MickeyMoTiOnZ. I'm out. Peace.